Hey, what's going on guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to some more Hero Craft here on the channel. That is right, we're back with another episode of Hero Craft, and last episode we had made this little area for our villagers, the Three Stooges, to come hang out and breed, and it kind of failed, so I don't know why it failed, and Phil won't, pick up the wheat anymore, which is kind of weird, but I don't know why this failed. And I still haven't gotten any comments from you guys telling me why, so I am super confused. I don't know if I want to leave this project behind or work on it off camera or even do it in today's episode. I've got a couple of ideas that I can try to do, but I have no idea what is wrong. The other thing I want to talk about is after I was done recording last episode of HeroCraft, I accidentally exited without saving, so I had to do this all over again. So I had to recreate this whole room, so if something is not how it was, I'm sorry. I tried to make it as exact as it was, but I don't know if I did it the right way. And then I also did the staircase right here as well, because I felt like we needed a staircase. But yeah, accidentally exited without saving, so I had to do the whole thing all over again. Alrighty, although that was kind of sad, we do have some nice stuff working for us. So I did find some diamonds off camera, and we're going to be breaking them. So it's 5 diamonds right here. We're going to see how many we can get. We got 3 on the first one, and then a single, another single. It's not looking too good. Oh, there we go. There's a quad, and ended off with a single. Single. So out of 5, we doubled it, got 10. So that's pretty cool. If we look here at our diamond count, I think we now have 3 stacks of diamonds. Yep, that is right. We are now over 3 stacks of diamonds, which is just absolutely crazy. So the first thing I'm thinking is that maybe they need sunlight to work. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Maybe they need to see the sun. So I might try to clear out an area for the sun to come through. Maybe these 4 spots right here. We'll dig up an area to the ceiling or to the surface and have glass going through. I don't think it will work out, but we're going to try. Alrighty guys, well I dug the hole to the surface and no change. They still aren't doing anything. I accidentally broke a couple of these blocks right here when I fell down. But yeah, there's no changes. Phil's still not farming and they're still not breeding. So I think I'm going to give this project a break because I honestly don't know what it could be that is not allowing them to breed. They have bread, which should allow them to breed. They have all the doors. So I'm kind of confused here. I just don't know what I'm doing. Alright guys, next on today's agenda is we're going to be working over here at our enchantment station, and we're going to see what type of enchants we can get, because I do want to keep getting some of these enchants, because we do have the levels, and I would rather use them before they run out. So we'll get sharpness 1 right here, I guess. I want to get level 30 enchants, but some of them are just not good. Projectile protection 4 is okay. I guess we'll take that in case we ever want the projectile protection. Alright, let's see, what are some other ones? Sharp 3. I guess we'll take Sharp 3. Ooh, a fire aspect on it as well. That's pretty cool. And we could take Fire Prot. Nah, rather not take that. How many levels do we have left? 31. Alright, we can do one more level 30 enchant. Let's see what we get on it. Let's put the book in. And Fire Prot. Okay, well, let's go for Efficiency 1 then. And Efficiency 3. I guess we'll just take it. Oh, it didn't come with anything else. Alright, well, there we go. All of our good levels are used up. So those are some okay books. They could have definitely been a lot better, but that's okay. We got some nice enchantments there. Alrighty guys, for some reason I do not want to give up on these villagers. I want to fix this farm. So basically I read up a ton of stuff about villager breeding, and it turns out we done messed up. Our boy Phil over here will not farm any of this up ever again because he has got food in his inventory. So I tried to give him bread to breed with the other villagers, and that turned out that it messed him up. So he won't be able to breed anymore, or he won't be able to harvest this bread. I still have no idea why the villagers aren't breeding. This priest over here, Peter and Larry, they should be able to breed, but they aren't. So I don't know why. Maybe I have to get Phil out of here. I also read that this is actually a bad idea. You don't want sunlight coming into your village place. I don't know if that's like legit or right or anything like that, but we will be getting rid of that as well. But I have a couple of ideas what I need to do. The first thing is I'm gonna need a couple more villagers, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I am literally gonna sit here at my zombie spawner and wait till I get some zombie villagers here. We'll bring them over here, we'll convert them. I'm gonna set up an area over here for zombie villager converting, and hopefully we can get probably about 3. That would be my goal. Yeah, 3 would probably be a good number, so I've got to get making some weakness potions, which means I actually have to set up a brewery, so I don't really have one right now, so I guess we'll just move some stuff around. But yeah, I'll make some weakness potions, oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, 1 second, guys. Hey guys, I think we have everything. We got some hoppers, we have some water bottles, we have some brewing stands, and then we have the ferment spider eye. So, can I place brewing stands like that? Hey, I can. That's actually pretty cool. And then we'll put the hopper right there. And can it go on there? Come on, Hopper, you can do it. Come on, Hopper. Come on. You can do it, Hopper.
2 hours later.
There we go. We got the second one on there. And now all we got to do is fill up these water bottles. So boom, there we go. All of them are filled up. Just put them in there. Actually, can you put them in this? Yeah, I didn't think you could. You got to put those in from the side. So there we go. Put them in there. And then I believe you just need fermented spider. I don't think you need the, what is it called? The nether wart. So I'm just going to test it with this, and then we'll just kind of mess around with the hoppers. I don't know why I use the hoppers, because this isn't a difficult potion, but I guess we can keep this stuff up for later use. But let's see, does this make a weakness potion? Because if it does, I'll be pretty happy, because that means I'm a just extreme, ultra amazing chemist. Am I? Yes, I am. Alright, there we go. Got some weakness right there. Make it into throwing, and there we go. We got those potions going for us right now, so I'm going to wait for those to brew up. In the meantime, I'm going to make some golden apples. And there we have it, 4 golden apples. Alright, so here we have it. We've got our potions and everything. We've got our golden apples. We have our area that we're going to put the villagers in, or the zombie villagers, once we get them. And we've got our minecart system over here. So once we get them, we're going to put them into this minecart system. I'm going to have to do a little bit of modification here. But we'll put them into the minecart, and then we'll bring them all the way over there, purify them, get the villager, move them over to our villager farm, and then get some more. And there we already have it. We have a baby zombie villager in there. We have to be careful about this, though, because a bunch of zombies are falling. That was actually the first set of villagers that we have here. So we have to be smart about this. We can't just let all these villagers survive. Or not villagers. Okay, he's already coming after us. Okay, we won't even have to use the minecart system, actually. We can just try to get him in there. Alright, we have to be smart about this, though. Let me get my gate out. Okay, there we go. Alright, villager, do you want to come in here for me, please? Alright, please, 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 please come in here. Is he not gonna... He's not gonna listen. Where'd he go? What the heck? Where'd he go? Oh, ow, he's hitting me. Alright, what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? We have to be smart about this. Alright, well, here we go. We're gonna go in here. Is he gonna come in here? No? Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, so we are safe in here because he can't actually travel on minecart, so that's why he wasn't following us in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear out this area, and we're gonna clear out this area, then we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna hopefully have him follow us in here. So where'd he go? Oh no, did he despawn? Oh, no, I found him. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Okay, now what we need to do is hopefully, can we reach that? Yes, okay, so now he is stuck in there. Just to make sure, I'm going to, you know what? I know he's stuck in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to purify him. So weakness potion, and boom, there we go, golden apple. So as we wait for him to grow up, I want to speculate what we can get. So the best thing possible would be a farmer. Also a toolsmith or an armor smith, those would be pretty good. And anything else I really could care less, unless it's a librarian, because librarians can also have some pretty cool trades. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for this villager. Of course, he's going to be a baby, so it will take him a while to grow up. We are going to need to set up some areas for him. So once he turns into a villager, he can't get out of, because he will be able to go over that that area right there once he becomes a villager. So he won't be able to go over the rail now, which is pretty good. And there we have it, he's a farmer. That's perfect. Alright, well, we can actually drop down in here and now get our rails because I accidentally dropped them. But there we have it. He is a farmer. We're going to wait for him to grow up, so we're actually going to keep him in this chamber right here. But we need to come up with a name for him, so I think we're going to name him Frank the Farmer. What do you guys think? Guys, he got out of his cage. I don't know how he got out of his cage, but he did, and he's not listening to me. Get in your cage, man. Go. Go back to jail. Come on. Come on. Alrighty guys, so I actually trapped him over here now because I was just not going to try to get him in this little area right here. So he is trapped in here. I probably am just going to wait for him to turn into an adult because I actually don't know if he's going to be a farmer. He has a brown coat, which is awesome because now he can trade, he can do some trades with us, but he can also now farm up at that farm or any other farm that we make because we're just going to fill his inventory with seeds, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that should be pretty awesome, but we're going to wait for him to grow up because he could be a Fletcher or a fisherman. I guess they all start with F anyways. There might be another one that I'm missing. Oh, a shepherd. So he could be a shepherd, so I don't want to name him Frank the Shepherd. So we'll see what he turns into. Alright, after 20 minutes, he is now all finally grown up, so we're going to see what type of villager he is. And he's a farmer, which is pretty awesome because now he can trade with another farmer. Like I said earlier, we're going to name him Frank the Farmer, and there he goes. Frank the Farmer is all set up. We're actually going to keep him here. I don't think there's any danger towards Frank, and he will be just fine staying here. We might put up some slabs around him, but yeah, I will eventually move him to that wheat farm over there. But Frank the Farmer, you are staying here for now. Alrighty guys, well, we have a couple of new friends, and before I introduce you to them, I am going to grab up a couple of name tags. So we need 3 name tags right here, so it's all good. We still have a couple more in there, and we need to name these 3 name tags, so I'm going to give them some names. Alright guys, so we have our names for our new villagers, and I tried to go for more of a historical approach on these guys' names because we do have a leather worker, an armor, and I believe he's a weaponsmith. Yep, so those are the villagers we have, and so we have Lancelot the leather worker, so we're going to name Lancelot right here. And then we have got ourselves Achilles the armor, so I gotta make sure this one's the armor. Yep, so Achilles the armor. And lastly, we have got ourselves Wesley the weaponsmith. And why I named him Wesley is because if you guys have ever seen The Princess Bride, Wesley is the name of the main character. So that is why I named him Wesley. So we've got our new villagers here. Now we just gotta figure out what to do with them, as well as Frank the farmer. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over there and figure out what we're gonna do with the failed villager breeding center that we tried to make last episode. We're going to try to fix that up and make some room for the new people. Alrighty guys, so I actually cleared out all the wheat because I think it was kind of ugly, and what we're going to be doing is making this room look a little bit nicer. So we're going to start out with putting in a river here. Now it's going to kind of stink because we are going to have to fill in the floor with something else, because right now it is obsidian and stone, and that will not look good in a river. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually clear out this floor and turn it into a little bit nicer of a block. Alright, so here we have it. Our river is all done, and I actually put diorite and andesite in at the bottom. I think that looks a little bit nicer than what we had before. And so we've got the river going through, and now what I want to do is put a little bit of a bridge over, and then we'll put some flowers around, just kind of make this area look a bit pretty. So I'm going to get some materials to do that, and then we're going to get the building. Alright, so I want to kind of make my garden area in this corner over here. So I'm going to clear out a little bit of an area for this garden. It's going to be like more of a gardeny area than the other places. Like there's going to be flowers in the other places, but this is going to be a bit more of a garden area. So we have some coarse dirt here that I kind of want to place down. I wish I had some podzol. I don't think there's any podzol in this world, so got a bit of coarse dirt I want to place down, and then, oh, I don't want to place that. What about if I place andesite? I think andesite might look a bit better, the polished andesite. So let's make a bit of that and see how that looks if I place it in here. There we go, we'll do that. And then I want to have kind of like a waterfall in the back here, so let's grab a couple of water buckets right here, and maybe, you know what, let's clear out a little bit more. You know what, I actually don't like the waterfall look. I don't think it looks that good, so we're actually going to get rid of that. We're also going to break up a little bit of this. I actually have fortune on my shovel, so that's why we got flint there. So let's try to figure out something that we like. I kind of want to incorporate a bit of diorite in here, and we'll get the andesite back out, and then, like I said, we got the bit of the coarse dirt in there as well. Let's see, I kind of want to move that coarse dirt to maybe right here. That's a little bit too busy. Alright, 1 second guys. Alright, well, I don't really know what to do in this area. I'm just going to keep it like that for now, but we do need a couple more flowers, so I am going to bone me a little bit of area right up here and grab some flowers. We can't get all the flowers, but we can get a couple, and this is a different biome over here, so maybe we can get a couple of different flowers over here. Let's see, can we get anything? Oh, I don't want any tall grass. I don't want grass in here at all. Well, we might do a little bit of grass. I kind of like how that looks with the grass over there. I don't know. I do want to get a little bit of some bushes going on in here. Maybe a tree, like a custom tree that I can build. That might look good. So, yeah, I got a couple of flowers here. We might keep, like, a grass area somewhere around here. Maybe in this corner right here. I don't know. I kind of like it over there, though, because the grass's color is actually pretty cool. So, we might do something like that, and then we have a couple of fences on it. So what if we just put a couple of fences in here? Does that look good? Kind of like that. Yeah, we can go for that. Alright guys, so I'm basically done with everything in here. I don't know, I have a couple of finishing touches to do. One thing I want to do is actually have like a wood stack over here. We'll see how it looks. I think it will look okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. We put a little bit of a bridge in here, and now I just kind of want to spruce things up with these leaves, and then if we need any more bone meal in, then we can do that as well. But kind of want to put some bushes over here because I think that would make this area look a little bit nicer. Well, I don't want to put it in a pattern like that. I kind of want to put them random. So at least, I don't have my shears on me. That kind of stinks. Alright, well, let's kind of put them in a little bit randomly here. We have a crafting bench right here. I got a break. Alright, let's see how this is going to turn out. You know what? Let's break that one right there. We'll make it go kind of like that. And get out of my way. What are you doing, Peter? I'm trying to place in some bushes here. And you're getting in my way. Like, what the heck, man? Alright, well, I don't like that. I guess we'll just keep it like the same that we had all over the place. So there we go. We got that. And then what we can do is we can go like that. and make that look a little bit nicer. Yeah, I kind of like that. And we don't really have any more bushes, so I might have to get some more if I want to use them in the future. We have that, and then I guess we'll just bone meal the rest and see how that looks. And then if we don't like it, we can always take it out. So we had a bit of a tall grass piece right there, but that's okay. All right, how does this look? You know what? It doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it. I don't want the tall grass though, and we'll get rid of some of the grass. I don't want it on every block. I just want it some of the time, so we don't need it all over the place, but that should be good. All right, let me just do a couple more finishing touches, and then we'll see how it looks. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I actually really like this. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm done with this room. It looks pretty awesome, and it turned out just how I wanted it. I am actually going to get rid of these two things right there, though. It didn't really fit with the rest of the build, but that is going to do it for this room. We just got to transport the other villagers up here. Phil the farmer is going to stay here. The only person who I'm not going to transfer is Frank, because we're going to be moving Frank somewhere else. Maybe later in this episode. I'm not sure how much time we have left on the episode, so I don't know if we're going to be working with Frank yet, but we'll move the other three. So let me kill the slime, and then I'm going to start moving those villagers. Alrighty, well, the rail is all placed in, and now it's just a matter of moving the villagers, so I guess I got to get to work. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little time lapse there. Now what we need to do is give them some bread. We don't necessarily need to give them bread, but I would rather give them bread than give them wheat or carrots. I don't know why. I just feel like bread's more convenient. So I think we moved 3 villagers, so we only need really we only need 9 bread, but that's okay. We can still bring a little bit with us. So you need 4 bread, I think. It's either 3 or 4, so we'll give them 4 just to be sure. So there we go. Wesley is now able to breed. Then we'll give some to our boy Achilles. So Achilles should now be able to breed. And then lastly, we have got ourselves Lancelot. So Lancelot, you should now be able to breed as well. And the other guys already have bred. They just don't seem to be breeding. So we'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to sit here for a little bit, and we'll see if any of the hearts come out. Alrighty, guys, I've actually found a critical piece of information that I was actually missing in this build. So basically, what I am missing is we are underground, so the doors are actually not considered on the surface, so this can't be considered a village. So what we need to do is we actually built the holes up in the wrong spot, and I don't know if they actually might have worked, because it's in 5 blocks. So we were right there, because it would have been right here that the doors would have had to been. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build up a hole all the way to the surface from all around here. It's going to be really weird, and it's going to take a while. So that is what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to get working on that, and hopefully I can finish by the end of this episode. Alrighty, guys, so I basically didn't finish, but I got 4 of the sides done. So I have that part right here, that corner, and that corner right there. So that should activate enough doors. This goes all the way up to the surface, and then there's a piece of glass there. I don't know if the glass is allowed. I might end up having to remove that, but this should allow for villager breathing, because that is now 33 doors I think I've activated now. And so 33 doors makes this a village, and since I have 6 villagers in here, that means that there's way more than enough doors right now that should allow for breeding. So we'll see if they breed. If they don't, then I'll try to do a bit more work off camera, but for now I think this is pretty good. They all have bred, so they should be able to breed. I don't know how long I'll be able to AFK here and see if we get any villagers, and if it doesn't work, like I said, I'll do a bit of off camera work to try to get these guys to breed. And then if not, Google will be searched up again, and I'm going to try to figure out the other mistakes that I've made. But that is going to do it for this episode of HeroCraft. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy. It is getting really laggy, so I don't know why that is happening, but that is going to do it. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. If you have any suggestions for the villager breeding and everything like that down below, let me know. But that is going to do it. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace!